All right, guys, so I recently did on my TikTok, and if you don't follow my TikTok, here's TikTok handle right here. Make sure you follow it. And on there, I did a duet of myself. So it's me transforming into the 80s. I'll show you a little clip of that here. I am gonna remove the music for copyright reasons. So as you can see, this is very cool and it's very aesthetically pleasing. So I'm gonna show you how to do that and explain to you why it's good to duet yourself and the best way that I find to duet yourself. You'll see a lot of people will do one side of the duet and it'll be public. I like to make them private. So when you're going in here and you hit record, then what you can do is when you're posting, you can post this and select in your viewing audience as private. Now, once that uploads into private, only you can see that, okay? So you don't have to worry about it. It's always a really fun thing to do. If you're working on something, typically I like to keep it in drafts, but if I'm gonna duet myself, I don't necessarily want the first part out there, even though it would have been cool, like seeing me in the colored pencil, which is the effect that we're gonna use. However, I like to do it, and then this way, it's not just like kind of out there in Nowheresville with no second piece to it. You're gonna go into your effects, and or you can also select on my video and hit the effect, it'll take you right to it. If you like an effect, make sure that you are also favoriting these effects because this way you can go back to them and you can find them. And now what you're gonna do is you're going to record it. Now, be careful on which side that you're recording on. You might even want to try it out to see when you duet. Typically, when you're duetting yourself, you will be on the left-hand side of the screen facing you. When you're looking at yourself, you'll be on the left-hand side. Meaning, you don't want to go in from the right side. You want to go in from the left side, okay? Because in this way, when you're duetting yourself, it'll look more like you're going into your side, okay? First part of the video is going to be, as you can see here, it's going to be where you're just going to do whatever the hand is or how you want the body to go in. And you're going to do it through the duration of the song. Now when you're finished that, this is where you're going to post it to private. Now the secondary part of it, once that's up, you're going to go down into the corner and you're going to do like you would anybody else's duets. And you're going to see here's the option to duet. And you're going to hit duet and you're going to duet yourself. And as you duet yourself, it's really trial and error. If you can get it in one shot, you are awesome. But very often, like even for me, I had to shoot it like several times. I just couldn't get, like my hand movements down. And I thought about slowing down my time, but I'm like, nah, I'll get it. Like it's not that difficult. So you just want to kind of time it. And with the second piece of it, when you're doing it, it's you sort of going off screen. So when you're going off screen, you're literally just going off screen. You don't have to do the rest of it because it's already done in colored pencil. So when you're going into it, you just move over and then it just takes over from that actual duet part. So you're technically having like a blank duet. And that's how that works. And then you post it and it looks like this. And that's it. That's how you basically get the aha kind of effect of going from now into a colored pencil or 80s look. And it really is that easy. And you can do that with other videos with yourself, even if you don't want to use that effect and you just want to keep it where it's like, you're doing two sides of something. It's really good. And like I said, some people do like to keep that first part, like the colored pencil part or whatever, public so they can get views on it. It's just my personal preference to keep it private. So, because I feel like that's a half done kind of video for myself. So for me, I like to just wait until the transition's done and then put that up there. And then you will always be able to access your private video. But anytime you privatize a video, you don't have to worry about it because nobody else will see it but you. So if you like the tutorial, make sure that you tag me in it on TikTok because I really want to see it. I'm really excited to see your work. I really love to look at other creators and how they've taken tips and how I've taken other people's tips and just kind of it becomes a community. So please make sure to like this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell in the corner for notifications. You'll get notified every time I post. See you on the talk.
We've got some fresh new young talent doing some things that I know you haven't heard before.
1, 2, 3, listen.